What's up, everybody? It is your favorite comic book artist's favorite favorite comic book artist, John Anthony Chihak Soldero. But you can call me Jax. Um, so last weekend on Mexican Mother's Day, the day before American Mother's Day, or maybe the rest of the world's Mother's Day, however, the Saturday before Mother's Day, I decided to go out and do some yard sale, skipping around, and it didn't occur to me to like go to any thrift stores or anything, right? So I'm driving further out east here in town and not finding a whole lot of success with yard sales either. They're like, interwoven and there's just not a lot of stuff there, or like the signs are out from like last week or what have you. um but while I was out on the east side of town, I like passed by a resale shop called All About You Resale. And when I like doubled back around, I was just like, I'm on this side of town. I might as well go in here and see what's going on. Um, I thought they were like brand new, but apparently they opened about a year and a half ago because I went back today and asked them. And a lot of really nice clothing in there and stuff. I was looking for like a nice button down dress shirt, white button down dress shirt for my Power cosplays for Phoenix Fan Fusion. They had a couple of really nice ones, like really low price too, because all their clothing was like half off that day. The only bad thing was is it didn't fit around my like good size neck, right? So they had a couple of sections, and down the hallway they have like a collectibles and like movies and books and some toys and stuff like that. Found some really, really mint gem stuff. I'm only going to show you a couple of things because otherwise I'd be here all day if I showed you everything I picked up. But it ends with a mystery envelope. So some of the movies that I picked up, their movies were like super cheap as well. And I found just like some really fun stuff. Like this first one, Steven Seagal, The Keeper. Uh, you can't go wrong with a Steven Seagal movie. You're always going to be entertained, right? A movie that I haven't had, I don't know if I ever actually own this movie, but Grandma's Boy, the unrated edition. Probably one of the few Happy Madison movies that I can still watch now, and it's not completely dumb to me. Probably because he's supposed to be in his 30s and still living at home kind of thing. Um, I'd actually been wanting to watch this movie. My Cousin Vinny, great movie. Marissa Tomei accidentally won an Oscar for. This is another one I've been wanting to watch too. I don't know why. I'm not really into sports. The Replacements. It might have something to do with the cheerleader scene. I don't know. This is a movie that I've seen quite a few times, and it's actually the movie, like a lot of people say, 12 Monkeys is the movie that convinced them Brad Pitt could act. California is the movie that convinced me Brad Pitt could act. It's a really, really good movie. If you haven't seen it, David Duchovny, Juliette Lewis, Brad Pitt, really, really good. Thriller, kind of a horror movie as well. Resident Evil Apocalypse. This is the one that takes place in Raccoon City, the one with the big like run down the wall. I had bought a like a box set with all of the movies that had like the digital downloads, and got rid of the movies afterwards. So this is really cool to have because this is probably my favorite. Yeah, it's got to be my favorite of all the Resident Evil movies. The other bonus to this is it is a okay. So this has got the Blockbuster sticker on the back of it, which I love. I love when they have the Blockbuster stickers on them. I don't know why. And then this doesn't have the Blu-ray, but that's totally cool because this is a fun movie anyways. The Lego Batman movie. And then probably, I got a couple of toys while I was there this past Saturday. But this is probably one of the coolest things I've seen in a while, right? The Jesse Ventura Governor doll from the Man of Action toy line. This is great, right? Box is beat up and everything, but this is friggin' amazing. So this comes with, I mean, not comes with, but there's 3 different versions that you could get. There's the volunteer football coach, which is, I mean, kind of interesting. I don't know if he just didn't want to go with like former pro wrestler Jesse the Body Ventura, United States Navy SEAL. Now, technically, the Navy SEALs did not form until after his end of service, but he was part of the underwater demolitions team, which kind of preceded and was one of the catch-alls to the Navy SEALs as well, as far as I understand it. And then the governor of Minnesota. So this box slides open, and you can see him in his snazzy suit. Look, I know Jesse Ventura is kind of a controversial figure, but $10, man. Like, this was the most expensive thing I bought all weekend for from any of the shops, and it's 100% worth it. I just got to figure out like a really, really good display place for him, because everything here has like a theme. And I guess I could put him with the wrestlers. I don't have a political side of things. Maybe if I, like put some UFOs somewhere, because he's a big conspiracy guy. But what they were doing was for anybody who came in and was buying stuff, they had a raffle, and I filled out a raffle ticket. And they called me. They called me on Tuesday, but I didn't recognize the number, so I let it go to voicemail. And then my phone, being my phone, didn't show that they left a message until they called again today, and I let it go to voicemail. And then all of a sudden I had 2 voicemails, and it was from All About You Resale saying that I had won their raffle. So they had some mystery boxes, and they had some mystery envelopes, and their mystery envelopes were numbered 1 to 4, and I chose number 3. So we're going to see what's in my mystery envelope. Ooh, oh wow, we got some cash. I don't want to show how much, but we got some cash. That's friggin' awesome. Never go wrong with that. So big thank you. If you are in Tucson, you should hit up All About You Resale. Really nice shop. It's a little far out east, but it's definitely worth going out there if you don't live in that general area. And they've got a lot of really great stuff. Even with the clothing not half priced, it was still really, really well priced. Really good condition clothing as well. Sometimes you run to resale shops that some of the clothing isn't, it's frayed or it's dirty or, what have you. Not with this place. Decent video selection, decent CD selection. I didn't find any CDs that I needed. I did pick up a book that was a gift for my dad, which I will give him this weekend. But yeah, I mean, like going all around and buying a bunch of movies last weekend and getting a Governor Jesse Ventura doll. I never even remembered that they made these. I know they made them, but I forgot about them. And if you told me about it, I wouldn't have remembered until I saw it. And for just $10, like you gotta add it to your collection, right? So if you are on Facebook, like I will tag them on this when I put it on Facebook. But yeah, if you're in Tucson, resale shops are a great place to go to find really good bargains, and also supporting like small businesses, or in some cases like really good causes. But this is a locally owned and operated business, and they have really, really good value. So I give like 2 thumbs up to All About You Resale. And thank you for picking my name or my ticket. That was a non thought of bonus, but that's what a bonus is, right? So I appreciate you guys, and I will definitely be back. Probably some of this money is going to get spent in your store as we speak. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Again, the world is a maddening, crazy place. And hopefully this video made you laugh a little bit with some of the jokes and the Jesse Ventura doll and, just some good news. But hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other. It's also getting hot out there, man. Please drink your water. And until next time, take care.